In this grave hour, perhaps the most fateful in history, I sent to every household of my peoples, both at home and overseas, this message, spoken with the same depth of feeling for each one of you as if I were able to cross your threshold and speak to you myself. For the second time in the lives of most of us, we are at war. Over and over again, we have tried to find a peaceful way out of the differences between ourselves and those who are now our enemies, but it has been in vain. What makes this a great speech? At only 404 words long, the speech is impressively economical with language. Its short length means that every word is significant, and commands its audience's attention. This is a great example of how speechwriters use superlatives. George VI says that this moment is the most fateful in history. Nothing gets people's attention like saying this is the most important or best. We, us, and I, this is an extremely personal speech. George VI is using the first person, I, to reach out to each person listening to the speech. He also talks in the third person, we are at war, to unite British people against the common enemy, them, or Germany.
Speech is an essential element of language, one that we all employ in our daily lives. What about a speech?
A speech is a formal address, delivered to an audience, that seeks to convince, persuade, inspire or inform. From historic moments to the present day, the English language has given us some extraordinary examples of the spoken word. A powerful tool in the right, or wrong, hands, spoken English can, and has, changed the world. We've chosen 10 of the most famous speeches in English. They range from celebrated, world-changing pieces of rhetoric to our personal favorites, but most importantly they still rouse our emotions when we hear them today. We've examined each for the tricks of the oratory trade. After each speech you'll find some bullet points outlining its most distinctive rhetorical features, and why a speechwriter would include them. Remember these celebrated rhetoricians the next time you have to give a speech in public, be this at a wedding, award ceremony or business conference. Scroll down to the end of this post for our essential tips on crafting speeches. Don't be afraid of giving speeches in English.